Soulja Boy 7-6. I'm out it. I'm out it. I'm out it. I'm out it. MVP seller of the year. I'm out it. MVP seller of the year. I'm out it. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Okay, it's Soulja Boy 7. I rap with Shawty Low. I got so much flow. I'm Gucci head to show. I chain on chill. My watch on free. So much ice, I got you looking like Johnny. Nice Gucci shades, but they still can't hide me. I hit the club 19 with no ID. I changed up the format. Welcome to my crib, leave your
Hollis the Sherry shouted, stepped in the party. You would think I'm from Hawaii the way I am screaming gnarly. Jamaican swag, shots out, rest in peace, Bob Marley. Revolution, yeah. The kush keep me high till the very next morning. Y'all know who it is, man. This your boy Soulja Boy. Tell him, man, Bow Wow, nigga, you done fucked up, nigga. You done fucked up, brother. Shit all started as games, you know what I'm saying? I told the nigga put a pink slip up. The nigga came back to me, he can fit my whole career in his back tire. And I'm a one-hit wonder and I'm a bitch. And all that shit, I won't let that shit slide, boy. Until this nigga said, goddamn, what the boy? He said we scared to come back to London, nigga. You for real, nigga? Is you serious, nigga, bro? I swear to God, dog, it's over for you, dog. Your brand new album, boy, that shit ain't selling shit, boy. New Jack City Part 2, why the fuck would you even disrespect a fire-ass movie like that, boy? That shit is a classic, boy. You know you ain't no fucking gangster, boy. You know you ain't no G, boy. You know you ain't from the hood, boy. You know you been rich as you little ass boy, dog. So don't even play that shit, dog. That new album, this shit ain't selling shit, boy. I love females that like to wear their toes out. Call me a fire hydrant, I bring the hose out. I got a lot of people want what's hanging from my neck. Call me what you want, just don't call me collect. Quicker than a cheater, my ego going ham, I think I'm feeling myself. My motto in this life is get right or get left. I'm in the dark, all black, sleeping all through the daylight. My whip is all black, from my tailpipe to my headlight. Jumped out the cool, what's up, man? Standing on the stage with them new J's. Man, I'm in a daze, walking past money in amazement. Eyes low from the kush, similar to Asian. Jafar is up next, SOD money gang. One day in my shoes, man, you boys can't hang. Rings icy like December. Push on big, god damn it, I'm blowed, I'm blowed, I'm blowed. Oh, like that.
So man, the year is 2009, my nigga. Michael Jackson had unfortunately passed away this year. Justin Bieber had just blew up and shit. Kanye West had went on his motherfucking iconic running on the stage while Taylor Swift was accepting her award and shit. The black president and shit, even though he got elected the year before, but hey nigga, that was like the first real year of him being the president, nigga. He was dominating the fucking rap game and shit. It still was one dude, one nigga that had blew up 2 years prior off of a dancing song that still was relevant, still was popping, mainstream as fuck in this year. And that would be Soulja Boy motherfucking Tell 'em and shit, nigga. This nigga Soulja Boy and shit. So the year prior of 08, Soulja Boy had dropped his second studio album, the I Soulja Boy Tell 'em. And that shit went crazy, nigga. Kiss Me Through the Phone with some motherfucking hit. Time I Swag On with some motherfucking hit. Birdwalk, all that shit was a hit, my nigga. He was still relevant, going crazy and shit, and proved to everybody that he wasn't a one-hit wonder and shit. Eventually got in a shootout and shit. This nigga definitely was going crazy and shit. Hey, man, if you new here, hit that subscribe button, man. If you old here, hit that subscribe button, man. If you think you saw any one of my videos before, hit that subscribe button, man. I'm not playing, man. We going crazy all 2020, 2020, 2020, 2024, nigga. Hey, man, like I said, man, if you new here and shit, if you don't know how this shit goes, man, we are talking about 2009 Soulja Boy and shit. Now, at this point, Soulja really started evolving. It's crazy and shit. He wasn't that 16-year-old for '07 no more and shit with the baggy ass clothes and shit. He was down there like really switching his style up and shit. He was getting older, bro. He was down there what, like 2019 at this point, so he was getting older and shit. He wasn't like the baggy clothes thing. He started wearing more slim down tight shirts, outfits and shit. The swag was crazy at the time. Hey, man, I did say that we gonna keep these videos going, man, and shit. I put a poll up on my shit that voted that, you know, I said, what y'all want to see? You know, do y'all want to see the continuation of the Soulja Boy videos, or y'all want a tier list and shit? So I really thought the tier list was gonna go crazy, but they all wanted to see this shit, so shit, we got you. I was gonna make this shit anyway and shit. I just expected to make it this soon and shit, but hey, we gonna keep this shit going, nigga, because like I said, I'm a big Soulja Boy fan and shit, so I have like, I didn't know certain eras and shit of this man because I kind of grew up listening to the shit like since I was a kid, my nigga. And I just kind of know what to talk about, you know, no homo. And I know all this shit sounds sus, no homo, my nigga. Man, so we basically gonna be talking about the Bow Wow beef and shit. You know, the beef, cause what year that Soulja Boy don't beef with nobody and shit. He kind of beef with somebody every year and shit. We gonna talk about the insane feature run, mixtape run and shit, cause he didn't drop an album this year and shit. So we gonna talk about all that and shit. We gonna talk about the evolving his sound and shit, trying to be lyrical and shit. You know, we gonna go in depth with that and shit. You know, cause I remember this year being like, kind of like the one year where it really felt like he was truly finding his sound and shit. So we gonna talk about all this shit, bro. So yeah, gather up the popcorn and shit. Get your girl, go to the living room, turn your TV on, turn this shit on. Well, you already got this shit on if you're watching it. And just watch this shit. Watch me yap for however long this video finna be.
Headline your own tour, nigga. You backstage crying and shit. Throwing temper tantrums and shit. Throwing Xboxes on the ground, spitting on people and shit. Back there hating on that man. Nigga, quit hating, nigga. Pussy.
Oh man, let's rewind all the way back to 2008 real quick. So man, the year is 2008, July 2008 and shit. Now we all know who Bow Wow is and shit. The nigga been famous since he was a fucking kid and shit. Soulja Boy had blew up in '07 and shit. So it was only right for Bow Wow, who was popular as hell in 2000. People play with Bow Wow like this nigga just wasn't popping at the time, bro. Bow Wow was famous than the motherfucker at the time. Soulja Boy being like the new upcoming teen rapper and shit, and Bow Wow already been like the known teen rapper and shit at the time. It was only right for them two to pair up and make a song together and shit. And that's what they'll do in July 2008, and they'll drop Marco Polo, Bow Wow song that was supposed to be on the new Jack City Part 2 album and shit. It ended up being on there as a bonus track eventually over time. The song was a fucking smash, bro. Like a big smash at the time and shit. Like the song was all over the place. This shit was on the radio, 106 Part. It was then like a little hit. It was like a hit at the time and shit. With Soulja Boy being so popular and shit at the time, and Bow Wow already coming off the success of the album Wasted, the songs Like You, The Price of Fame and shit. It was only right, like the two was at basically in their peak and prime at the time and shit, when this shit was coming out and shit. That was like the best of friends at the time and shit. Like the videos of them playing the games and shit, like every video that was circling on the internet and shit, Bow Wow was in the Crank That video and shit. So it was like they was down to like the close friends at the time and shit. Until Soulja Boy will release a video on the internet and shit that was kind of in December of '09 and shit, where he would talk about Nas, that Soulja Boy would say that Nas killed hip hop. Basically said that Nas killed hip hop because
Soulja Boy killed hip hop. They be saying shit. Soulja Boy killed hip hop. Soulja Boy blah blah. Because Ice-T said that shit. He came out publicly and said Soulja Boy single-handedly killed hip hop. So anytime you be like on New York shit or like just on some niggas who be hating, they gonna say niggas fuck Soulja Boy, he killed hip hop. Just because Ice-T said that shit. Yeah. Just like for real talk. The nigga who killed hip hop for real is Nas, dog. That nigga killed hip hop. Hip hop is good. That nigga told everybody about it. He came out publicly and said hip hop is dead. And then after that, everybody started saying hip hop is dead. Hip hop was dead. Oh shit. Nas said it. And when nobody think about hip hop, so nigga, you killed hip hop. Cause think about it. If Nas would have never said hip hop is dead, then motherfuckers would have never thought it would die. Never. I'm saying they would have never had that terminology. Like motherfuckers wouldn't come to your head. Oh shit, hip hop is dead.
Of him saying that I was dead and shit. You know, Nas said I had this whole album called Hip Hop Is Dead and shit. Everybody in the rap game was saying hip hop is dead and shit. So when Soulja Boy came out with Crank That shit, it didn't make it no better that like the Crank That, like I mean that the hip hop was dead and shit. Like everybody was making it a big deal that hip hop was dying and shit because the music was starting to shift and evolve over time and shit. The video and shit, Soulja Boy and like the SOD and shit, Jabbar and all them would kind of sit down at the table eating Captain D's and shit. And Soulja Boy would then say like that the reason why hip hop is dead, the person who really killed hip hop is Nas and shit. So you already know everybody, any old head, anybody was already like, that video spawned a hella controversy and shit. Hella controversy and shit. And basically saying that if Nas would have never said that hip hop was dead, motherfuckers would have never said it was dead and shit. Which is a valid take though. I can't count, I did wrong. It's a valid take though. Once Nas said that shit, it's like everybody just said hip hop was dead and shit. Bow Wow, some reason, didn't take that very light and shit. He then released a whole kind of diss track shit responding to Soulja Boy on January, New Year's Day of 2009. So he came into the year on timing, nigga. He'll drop a song shit where he'll freestyle over Jay-Z, Friends to Folk, in which he kind of responded to Soulja Boy Nas' comment on the track where he'll say, I never disrespect Nas, I'm not Soulja Boy. The line was short, but it appeared to ignite a little feud between the two rappers and shit to come, my nigga. Over a month later and shit, not too long after and shit, Soulja will release a video on YouTube and shit that he will purchase a brand new white Lamborghini and shit. He'll upload his YouTube page and shit and basically show off the car and shit. Basically said, all y'all rappers out there talk about what you doing. Y'all niggas ain't doing shit. Then he started flashing the receipt of the purchase and shit. And at the end of the video, Soulja would challenge Bow Wow to a race to their Lamborghinis, saying, Bow Wow Lamborghini boss, is that what they call you? If you say you get money like you say you getting money, and you push Lamborghinis and shit, put your pink slip on the motherfucking table. And he said, if I lose, I'll give my pink slip to you. You can have that motherfucker.
It's your boy Soulja Boy Teller, man. Rich nigga shit, part 4, Lamborghini edition, man. Just cop the brand new Lamborghini pay cash.
Yeah, Soulja Boy Teller, yeah. Yeah. Man, so motherfucking dead. I don't remember asking you a SB's nigga. Man, I'm on deck. I'm so fucking on deck. Man, I'm Soulja Boy Teller. Put that 9 to your neck. Bow. Hit the motherfucking flow down. Soulja Boy colder than a snowball.
Y'all like how my transformer look, man? Y'all like that, man? It's your boy Soulja Boy Teller. Why don't you come on and take a ride with your boy, man? Happy all I'm saying, nigga. On another note, man, Bow Wow. Lamborghini Moss. Is that what they call you? Real shit, nigga. If you say you getting money like you say you getting money and you pushing Lambos and shit, nigga, put your pink slip on the motherfucking table, nigga. Wordstar Hip Hop, all your websites, take this shit and blow it up, man. You see that Lambo right there, man? If I lose to you, I give you my pink slip, you can have that motherfucker. I buy me another one, nigga. Put your Lambo up on the line. Bring your pink slip, niggas. Call my people, set up the race, or you can call me directly, set the race up. I'll race your ass and take your shit, nigga, and get that shit to A-Rab, nigga. And that's how we gonna do it, nigga. Soulja Boy Teller, real nigga shit. If you say you get money, put your pink slip on the line, nigga. Hey, OT and Galago, nigga. I'm OT and Galago, nigga. I'ma flip the key inside, nigga. You want these keys? You know my number, nigga. Rich nigga shit, part 4, nigga.
As a playful, you know, like a little playful little joke and shit, you know, you can tell and shit just like the energy and the way Soulja Boy was giving and shit. It started off as a little joke and shit, but we see that Bow Wow a little sensitive when it comes to certain shit. Even 2 days later and shit, Bow Wow will respond and shit, upload a video, drop pulling up in an orange Lamborghini and shit as the doors fly up.
Do your doors do that, little nigga? Huh? Little DeAndre Wade, this what you really want, little nigga? Listen, man. This how we gonna do this little situation like this. Number one, you got the poor man's Lambo. Okay, that's what the people get when they want one of these. When they want a big dog car like this, they go get the Gallardo. That's how you really pronounce it, not Gallardo. Number 2, you riding with a nigga in your passenger seat. Don't no dude ride in my passenger seat. Only women ride in the passenger seat. A model preferably. Number 3, your doors don't even go up. How you got a Lambo? Number 4, you riding on plastic rims. You don't even got rims on your shit. I can fit your whole career in my back rim. You see how deep that shit is? You know what I'm saying? This ain't what you want. My paper been long. You was born in 1990, little nigga. I've been making money before you was born. You ain't even in the Lamborghini club, nigga. Listen. I would love to race you and take your car and A-Rap. Number 5, A-Rap come work for me. I like my car cleaned every Wednesday, spit shine preferably. Thank you very much. They call me Lamborghini Moss. You niggas know the name. Stunting is the game. Shout out to my nigga Young, you know what I'm saying?
Later, Bow Wow criticized Soulja Boy for riding with a male passenger and shit. Basically saying that he don't do that and shit. And saying he got plastic rims and that he could fit Soulja Boy a whole career in the back of his tires. And he said, this ain't what you want. I've been making money since you was born, little nigga. Saying that, like, Soulja Boy can't come back to Atlanta and shit. Y'all realize this right after, like, the shit that had happened with the shooting and shit, 08 and shit.
Simple and sweet. There's so many ways I could have went about the situation with DeAndre Ramon Wade. I don't even refer to the little nigga as Soulja Boy. I just call him DeAndre, nigga. Better yet, I'm gonna start calling a nigga Ramon. You know what I'm saying? Straight up like that, nigga. And number 1, this is a battle you won't win, little homie. You know why? Because at the end of the day, you do not own a Murcielago. Alright? And that's what all the bloggers, that's what everybody gonna say. Soulja Boy, until you get a Murcielago, you will not win. So I'm gonna tell you like this. You want my paperwork? Here go my paperwork right here. Purchase date 11/20/2006. It's in my name, Shy Gregory Moss. Also, my tag expires on my birthday. This March coming up, March 9th, 2009. You see that, right? State of Georgia, motor vehicle registration. So you know what that means? You stupid ass little boy. You can't have a registered tag on a rental car. That's right. That's right. And also, I ain't pay cash with mine. Yeah, DeAndre Ramon Way, I accept your challenge, nigga. And it's gonna be bigger than just a race with some Lambos. Cause when I take your shit, I'ma take it right here on Gobby Road, or I'ma drop it off on Bankhead Highway. And I'm gonna be giving all the little kids in the project a ride every day in your shit when I take it. And I'm gonna just leave it on Bankhead Highway and put a glass around it. I'm gonna make you sign the glass. So all the little niggas in the hood, all the little homies in the hood, and everybody on Bankhead, you know what I'm saying, can take pictures with Soulja Boy car. And I'm gonna leave it there, right there in Bankhead. Right there in Bankhead Course, right in Atlanta. A place you won't go. You know you ain't coming back in Atlanta, nigga. That's why you stunting in LA. You ain't gonna bring that piece of shit in Atlanta and drop the top and ride out. You know better than that. It's Halloween for you out here in Atlanta, nigga. You scared, you nervous, nigga. That's why you out there in Hollywood with the models, nigga.
Shit got real out of there, cause Soulja Boy got mad as fuck in the responding video later and shit.
What is, man? This your boy Soulja Boy. Tell him, man, Bow Wow, nigga, you done fucked up, nigga. You done fucked up, brother. Shit all started as games, you know what I'm saying? I told the nigga put a pink slip up, the nigga came back to me, he can fit my whole career in his back tire, and I'm a one-hit wonder, and I'm a bitch, and all that shit. I was gonna let that shit slide, boy, until this nigga said, goddamn, what the boy? He said we was scared to come back to Atlanta, nigga. You for real, nigga? Is you serious, nigga, bro? I swear to God, dog, it's over for you, dog. Your brand new album, boy, that shit ain't selling shit. Boy, New Jack City Part 2, why the fuck would you even disrespect a fire-ass movie like that, boy? That shit is a classic, boy. You know you ain't no fucking gangster, boy. You know you ain't no G, boy. You know you ain't from the hood, boy. You know you been rich since you was a good ass boy, dog. Don't even play that shit, dog. That new album, that shit ain't selling shit, boy. I'm gonna tell you some real shit, man. You don't joke about real ass life situations, dog. Life or death situations, you don't joke about shit like that, boy. You gotta learn when to keep your motherfucking mouth shut and when to open your mouth up. You know what I'm saying? There's certain shit that you can talk about and there's certain shit that you can't talk about, dog. When you talking about we scared to come back to Atlanta, boy, you know that's some personal shit, boy. You know I already told you the whole situation went down with that. You know what I'm saying? I told you that some niggas ran in my crib, dog. I told you some niggas tried to kill me, dog. I told you some niggas tried to kidnap Jabbar. I told you some niggas tried to jack me for my motherfucking jewels, dog. I swear, boy, they talking all that shit, nigga. You fuck with the wrong nigga, boy. I swear to God, I'm gonna make an example out of your little punk ass, nigga. Real talk, nigga. Real motherfucking talk, dog. You think I'm bullshitting, dog. You think it's a game, dog. I'm finna show your ass, dog. It's over with, bro. Your career is It's over with. But all that shit, boy, you better go act in them little faggot ass movies or something, boy. It's over. I put that shit on my life, nigga. It's over, nigga. Real talk, bitch.
This how you know, like, these type of problems a young nigga like me want, bro. I want to be, like, if I'm going to beef with a nigga, bro, I want to beef about a motherfucking car, my nigga. Like, these niggas were beefing over cars, my nigga. They wasn't even beefing over nothing serious, my nigga. The shit just got serious over words and shit. But these niggas are beefing over Lamborghinis, my nigga. If that ain't rich nigga problems right there, then I don't know what the fuck it is, my nigga.
Hey, fuck that nigga Bow Wow, man. He a bitch, man. Real talk. Hey, Bow Wow. Do me a favor, you bitch. Say goodbye to your career, you pussy. Fuck Bow Wow. Fuck him, fuck Bow Wow. Fuck him, fuck Bow Wow. Oh, bitch ass nigga. Oh, bitch ass nigga. Oh, bitch ass nigga. Fuck Bow Wow. Fuck him, fuck Bow Wow. Fuck him, fuck Bow Wow. Oh, bitch ass nigga. You know, bitch ass nigga. Bow Wow, you dissing me, you stupid bitch. Man, you know you don't. I heard you got fucked in the ass by Omarion. Ass up, nigga. Gay ass bitch. Man, what the fuck kind of nigga, man? The crew is called LB Dub Gang, man. What the fuck kind of nigga name his clique Little Bow Wow Gang? Nigga, that's gay as fuck, one. Two, the nigga wanna bring A-Rab in the situation. Nigga, where the fuck your best friend at? That little fat little bitch, Dion. That nigga stole all your money. And you sent him to jail. You press charges on that nigga, man. You gay, nigga. You a snitch, nigga. How you gonna send your best friend to jail, nigga? Yeah, you ain't want that to get out though, did you? Faggot ass nigga. What the fuck kind of nigga got Prince of the Old Town tattooed on his chest? Nigga, Ohio is a state, you stupid bitch. Nigga, when you was like 13, did you get raped by your bodyguard, nigga? Nigga, you was born in Reynoldsburg, Ohio. Nigga, you ain't from Columbus, bitch. Faggot ass nigga. You ain't gonna never go past 5 feet, pussy. Nigga, you gay as fuck, nigga. Fuck a black card, nigga. You spray painted that shit, nigga. Nigga, that's a PayPal card, nigga. Ain't no money on that shit. Quit lying, nigga. Riding that rented ass Lamborghini, nigga. You better not put that shit out in Atlanta no more either, nigga. We gon' blow that shit up. 9/11 on that motherfucking vehicle, nigga. You's a bitch, nigga. You never lived a regular life, nigga. You's a pussy, nigga. If you go broke, you gon' kill yourself, nigga. I'm from the hood. I know what it feel like to be broke, nigga.
And Bow Wow responded with the classic meme video with the 3 niggas behind him and shit, while he was just dancing again on Soulja Boy ass and shit, and would say the iconic, y'all already know.
Alright, youtube.com/Prince Bow Wow. Oh boy. Woo! Real talk, what up? World Star, what up? Pete. So my last blog, I said that I was done with it. You know what I'm saying? I said I wasn't gonna go back and forth with the little homie. But I look up and I see, you know, shout out to the homie Ski. You know what I'm saying? Now he done called up Ski to give him a little interview. So in the interview, he talking reckless. He say he gonna end my career. But see, dog, this is the difference between you and I. You can't end my career, my nigga. You can't. I work hard. I work over hard. I've been working since you was even thought of. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Since 5. I'm about to turn 22. I've been working non-stop. Non-stop. Consistent hit records. Consistent arena tours. Consistent everything. Consistent serving the youth and serving my fans and your fans with heat. Don't forget, the only reason why you in the game is because of me. Ever since Crisscross, there hasn't been another young cat to come along and fill that void. I made that opportunity and I made that possible all over again. So if that never would have happened, you wouldn't even be here, nigga. But when it comes to lyrical content, DeAndre Ramon Wade, you not seeing the dog. And the people know that. You too busy trying to be Gucci Man. You too busy trying to be OJ the Juice Man. That's not you. That's not you. Just be you. When them dudes ran in your house, who was the first dude that called you? Me. What did I tell you? I said, Soulja, all you gotta do is stop talking that BS that you talking in your freestyles. People hear and people listen. Not one time do I talk about busting guns off. Not one time do I talk about selling a brick, because I don't do that. But when you put your business out there and you expose yourself out there and you do your rich nigga shit and you stunting extra hard and you wiping your nose with $100 bills, you asking niggas to be on you. You asking niggas to want to do something to you just to prove a point. See, me, I always play my lane. That's why I get respect, because I never try to go outside of my lane. Now, what you just did by trying to quote unquote say you gonna end my career? See, now you stepping out of your lane once again. So I might have to smack that ass.
The beef wasn't that serious, my nigga, and shit. You know, eventually these niggas would like settle that shit and shit. 2011 and shit, they'll drop the song Get Money and shit. They'll start hanging out, start dropping more songs and shit together and shit. Then 2016, these niggas end up dropping a whole collab mixtape and shit called Ignorant and shit, which were hard as fuck at the time and shit. Like, I remember bumping that shit at the time and shit. In 2021, these niggas did a whole verses together. If that don't confirm that these niggas' friendship is better than ever and shit, then I don't know how, because these niggas are the best of friends, bro. It was literally wasn't a major beef at the time, bro. Like, these were just two young niggas that were just goddamn beefing over something that wasn't even that serious, my nigga. Like, if these niggas were beefing over cars, my nigga. Like, keep that in mind, bro. Y'all, you know I can't talk about this year and shit without talking about the insane mixtape run and feature run that this nigga was on in this year and shit. To be mindful and shit. Like, 2007, Soulja Boy dropped his debut album and shit, ISouljaBoyTellHim.com. 2008, he dropped I Soulja Boy Tell Him. This year, he was working on the DeAndre Way and stuff, his third studio album and shit. He had already announced it. It was already been in the works and stuff. So he really ain't dropped a studio album this year. So this was the year where he really started doing hella features. He kind of was just killing the game with mixtapes and shit. He really started taking the mixtape shit serious, because he wasn't really doing that many mixtapes before. Like the year he dropped the Teenager of the South, like the Teen of the South mixtape. But that was like the only major really mixtape he had dropped. Like, he kind of went on the kind of, like, when I say a mixtape run, this nigga dropped like hella mixtapes this year, bro. And we finna talk about all them bitches. All them bitches was fire and shit. You gotta start off with the My Way of Life, bro. The My Way of Life mixtape. Now, this is like the main mixtape that kind of every bit Soulja Boy fan will always go to and talk about to this day and shit. This whole mixtape was fire. He honestly, really, hot take, this really could have been an album. Like, he really could have dropped this tape as an album and shit. This shit was bloated with fire fucking songs and shit. Like, it really was like, I don't know how to explain it. This whole tape was crazy, bro. You believe that it was once a time that Soulja Boy was bigger? Well, he was bigger than a lot of artists. But can you believe it was once a time that this nigga was bigger than Nicki Minaj and shit? Like, Nicki Minaj was just interludes on some of these tapes and shit. Like, on some of these songs, she was the interlude, my nigga. Like, it's literally an interlude called Nicki Speak. Crazy to say, because if you say that nowadays, they'll look at you like, nigga, what? Like, yeah, Nicki Minaj, she bigger than this nigga. But it was one point in time that Soulja Boy, she was like, he was bigger. Soulja Boy was bigger than LeBron at one point in time, nigga. This year, this footage right here, my nigga, like, LeBron looked like a fan, my nigga. Like, he looked like a fan. Crazy that, man, like, how, like, popular this man was in his prime, bro. Like, once you search up the word S at the time, that nigga will pop up. But we get on top of it real quick. This whole mixtape, bro, La Gucci Louie, I done came up, bro. One of my top songs, I'm balling hard in the paint, hot shit, bands, blowing rat, oh my man, out of space, bro. This whole tape was crazy, bro. Like, and this shit dropped on that piff. Like, this shit was crazy. And followed it up with the Cortez mixtape and shit that ended up dropping on Halloween Day in 2009, my nigga. With Swag Flu remix, Getting Money with Jabbar, Work on That. I got Mojo, 2012 best rapper. This nigga was already predicting what 2012 was gonna be in 09, my nigga. Like, the shit was crazy. Believe me, if I would have said that this nigga dropped 2 tapes on the same day. He literally dropped the Cortez tape on that day, and he dropped another tape the same day called Paranoid Activity the same day, my nigga. And this shit was fire too. Hottest rapper on the planet, Wasted freestyle. Play Ball with Drake, which is the song For My Team with Birdman and Wayne. But it was originally a Soulja Boy, like, Drake been taking shit, bro. It was originally a Soulja Boy song with a Drake feature. Like, bro, this Shit is crazy, my nigga. Song I Could Make These Hoes Dance is a classic, my nigga. That shit is classic, legendary. Really could have been a hit for it. Really could be a TikTok sound right now, bro. Hey, key reminders though. If you watching it and this shit end up becoming the TikTok sound, they got that shit for me, nigga. I was ahead of my time. I gave y'all the idea, nigga. Thank me, nigga. Nigga dropped a tape called Dat Pilf, bro. He dropped a tape called Dat Pilf, nigga. This nigga was... Yeah, this nigga was that. And majority of these tapes are like the same songs taken off and put on the like different tape and shit. Like, I see that the song Swag Flu made it on 3 tapes by this nigga in this year. The song Play Ball is on 2 tapes. Like, I see that majority of these songs kind of just made its way on separate tapes. So I don't know, these was like official or unofficial tapes that he was putting out. I'm pretty sure that was official because like these are tapes that like he put out and shit. And all this shit just so happened to drop around the same time. This shit say it dropped on Halloween day too, my nigga. The Dat Pilf tape. Like, this nigga dropped 3 tapes on Halloween. Matter of fact, this shit is true because I remember him saying that he was gonna drop 3 tapes that on Halloween. Nigga, this nigga was crazy. In that summer, he dropped a tape with DJ Jama, the Follow Me mixtape and shit. This nigga literally dropped a tape called Follow Me on Twitter, my nigga. Like, this nigga Soulja Boy is crazy. Which had the Love and Hate song, which is fire. I'm official Pronto. The version before Snoop Dogg got on that bitch and shit. We finna talk about that in a minute. This way you become. Like, this nigga Soulja Boy was something in his prime in 09. 09 is kind of one of my favorite eras and years of Soulja Boy. And like, when it comes to the music for real, like, I feel like this an underrated ass year of like. Nobody really talk about 09 Soulja Boy and shit for some reason. And like, bro went on that insane feature run this year too, bro. Delirious with motherfucking the 2 girls. I don't really remember. I think it's Viso's bosses or some shit.
Man, it's ridiculous, I got you so delirious. Kiss me through the phone while I lick you just like licorice. I'm Hove back in 96 and you can be my Sasha Fierce. Baby, you so sexy, I love the way them jeans fit. Put you on my team, miss, call you Miss Beezy. I'm Soulja Boy, tell them I can make your life so easy. And if you don't believe me, please don't tease me. Delirious for my love, better yet, I got you fiending, let's do it.
That song is fire and shit. Now everybody know that song and shit. Rod Wave literally sampled the song a couple years ago. I forgot what the name of the song was. Letter to Houston, he sampled the song. Everybody know the song and shit. The song originally dropped without Soulja Boy though, but added Soulja Boy on it, made the song skyrocket and shit. Cause Soulja Boy was in his prime, bro. Like, Soulja Boy was on fire in 09, bro. This literally was right after like 08 and shit. So he still was going crazy and shit. And it only was right to add him on the song and shit. And it took the song off. I remember the song been on 106 apart every day. The song Days with Jabbar and shit was a bit underground song. It was on the radio 106 apart. Every song that really he was on this year was kind of 106 apart. Bingo with Gucci Man was fire.
Bingo in my Lambo, kids screaming bingo. Haters wanna hate, they'll get like a free throw. Candy paint wet, stripping off my headlights. Catch me in the trap like some mother dead mice. Every time I cut a corner, kids screaming bingo. Tools on deck, I ain't talking Home Depot.
The song Sponsor with the Tierra Girl was fire and shit. Now,
baby girl like the way I told the Louis bag. Soulja Boy tell him got $1 million swag. We getting money, all about the dollar. Poppy need tags like I'm popping my collar. Hit her on Twitter so she can follow me. If later on you get with me, we gon' end up on TMZ. I'm so fly as I can be. I can take you to go shopping and we can go out to eat. Soulja.
That's an underrated ass song for real, bro. He was on a hell of feature run this year, bro. All the way turned up and shit, which became a main hit and shit of that year in 2010. Bro was like dead ass. He couldn't really lose, bro. He was on a winning streak that year, bro. I say, man, Soulja Boy, they gotta get Soulja Boy his props, bro. I know he might be in hella shit nowadays, but you gotta get credit where it's due, my nigga. This nigga was dead ass. Like, if you had him on your song at that time, bro, you had a hit on your hands, my nigga. He was like Drake of that era, bro. And that's crazy to say. Snoop Dogg ended up apologizing to him because I remember Snoop Dogg was on the radio a couple years back saying that Soulja Boy was ass and shit.
Niggas always was hating on the nigga when he come out. They hate on everybody. But when you see that nigga really know what he doing, and it's your craft, and you come with hit after hit after hit, nigga can't do nothing but say, man, I'm so sorry cuz for hating on you. You's a real nigga. You here to stay.
I'm in the booth with marijuana eyes.
Soulja Boy, you know what I'm saying? We basically, we come from two different worlds, we two different, you know, generations and whatnot, but we come together right now just to unite and show love, because a lot of people don't understand that this young man's struggle is my struggle. You know, when he went and made his records and made his name and did what he had to do, that's the same struggle that I went through.
And that nigga end up apologizing to that nigga and shit. It's just, bro, it's just like everything became full circle and shit. Cause you gotta realize this nigga, bro, like he wasn't going nowhere to that point, bro. You had to do nothing but accept that this nigga was not a one-hit wonder and he was here to stay. Oh man, on this portion right here, man, evolving his sound, trying to be lyrical and shit. Now, I remember this era like a motherfucker and shit because, like I said, I was a bit Soulja fan. Even as a kid, I was a Soulja fan, and I remember what was going on and what wasn't going on and shit. I was just that alert, my nigga. What I mean by evolving his sound and shit, okay, I'm gonna explain real quick. Let me get a brief session. So, like, 07, and this is what I always say, 07 is him kind of like, it's his own sound, but it's trying to be like the franchise boys and whatever was that, the snapping era, the shit that was popping at the time and shit. You know, with Crane, like all them type of songs was popping and shit. The 08 was more of him trying to be like Gucci Mane, OJ the Juice Man and shit. Hence why Gucci Mane Down kind of sounded like an OJ the Juice Man type song. And I always said like this year, it was more like his own type of sound. Like, yeah, it might have an influence for that and Lil Wayne a little bit. But it really felt like this truly what he was trying to sound like his authentic self and shit. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it really just felt like he wasn't trying to make that type of music and shit. Almost like he was trying to be lyrical in a sense. Like, he really started trying to pick up that lyrical shit. Now, he really didn't really try to start doing it until the year next, like 2010 and shit. But he kind of started picking it up in 09 and shit, kind of. With songs like Successful and shit. Songs like Where You Get Them Met and shit, where he kind of was trying to rap in like this type of flow bands and shit, where he snapped on. Songs like I Done Came Up, like he really was like kind of rapping on these songs. Like he kind of was trying to be more like a lyrical type rapper and shit at the point. Like not really lyrical, but to like a point where he was rapping, really not trying to make songs like just turn my swag on type songs and shit. I'm all that and shit. Like songs like all them songs, like it really felt like there was his own authentic sound at this point and shit. Now we all know that, okay, well no, you got Lil B. Lil B didn't really come around till like later that year when he really started, Soulja really started associating himself with Lil B and shit. And where it was already talks that Lil B did sign with him and shit. It's a whole era, bro, because like he started getting right, kind of more face tattoos and shit. He started really like kind of get himself out of that bad. Now some people say that like after the shooting shit that happened like the year prior, it put a change onto his music. He kind of started to get out of that like kid type of making sounding music, like positive energy, like positive image, and kind of move more into like a trap aesthetic and shit, which is kind of true. It kind of started to show and shit. This was kind of the beginning of his showing, but you know, it really didn't get serious until like the years of 2010 and shit like that. You know, this was kind of like this really was like the last year where he really tried to keep the kid type image until like later that year. Like later that year, he really started leaning more into the face tattoos route and shit. You know, started really, you know, like he wasn't really like, it wasn't really kid friendly type music no more though. It was more like, you know, making what he wanted to make at the time. It's not really like he was trying to keep a certain image going and shit. Hence why like he kind of making more songs with like curse words and shit. Like it's just like his music really started moving in like a new direction and shit. It wasn't really like this type of sound, that type of sound. That ass was like he really started making whatever he really wanted to make at the time and shit. You know, I salute him for that because, you know, like it's not common that people make that decision and shit. He just so happened to make that shit kind of early in his career type shit. Overall, man, 2009 Soulja Boy was just a crazy era and just a real like changing point in his career and shit. Like I just stated, he really just kind of started really leaning to, you know, he was growing up, bro. Like the man was 19 at the time, bro. Like it was kind of like the last really kid image year and shit. He wasn't really a kid, like, you know, just like Lil Yachty for example. Like I'm gonna use Lil Yachty for example and shit. It's like when he came out 2016, the man was on Target commercials. He was like the face of, like, he was on T Titans Go and shit because he had the kid type image and shit. But more and more as he started to get older and started really doing different shit, like making Detroit type music, abandoning the red hair and shit, really started moving into a new direction and shit, and found his own lane and sound. It's like you gotta grow up, bro. Like, you know, everybody ain't gonna make that type of sound of music no more and shit. And I feel like that was Soulja was doing at this time and shit. You know, he really started like, you know, like once the man got face tattoos, bro, it was out the window. That kid shit was out the window, bro. Like, he was still for the kids. Kids were still listening to him, but it's like the image of it was out the window, and he really started leaning into more of a grown person instead and shit, you know, and which is, you can't doubt, you know, like that's anybody in life and shit, you know. That, ladies and gentlemen, we'll wrap this video up. If y'all enjoyed this video, man, y'all give this video a big ass thumbs up, man. I love and appreciate and fuck with all of y'all who watch and rock with my videos, bro. I really do, bro. That shit means so much, man. This shit, like, every day I just get on my YouTube and just to check it sometimes, and it's crazy to see a new subscriber, a new something. Like, it's crazy to see that, the views, you know. And I don't really do this shit for it. I just like to do this shit because I genuinely love talking about it. Like, I like to show my passion for this music shit and how much this music shit really did for me growing up and shit, you know. And I love to show that with y'all and shit. I appreciate all y'all, man, and y'all know I try my hardest on these videos, bro. Like, I don't really try to go too crazy, which why, you know, like, these videos might not seem like the most edited type videos. These videos kind of be like, I like to keep it at a raw, like, kind of raw type of pace. And I try to throw in little edits in there and shit. You know, I be tweaking, I be doing a little something, you feel me? But I try to, for the most part, to try to keep it like organic. I just try to keep it as real as I can. You know, sometimes I be on some lazy shit, I won't lie to you, but sometimes I actually try to, you know, really do this shit. But sometimes a nigga be like, man, fuck this shit, I gotta work tomorrow. I don't know, man. But, you know, I try, nigga, I try. Like I said, man, I love and appreciate all y'all, man. Let's keep going, bro. We got way more content coming soon, bro. Comment what y'all want to see next and shit. Now, before I close this out now, I want to make a 2010 Soulja Boy video, but I feel like the DeAndre Wade video that I'm finna put like right here and shit, I feel like that's already the 2010 part of the video. But I will make a separate video because I only really focus on the album and shit. I didn't really talk about like everything he really had going on that year and shit. So if y'all want a 2010 Soulja Boy video, I'll make it. But I really feel like that's the 2010. But I still make a video of 2010, you know, because I don't want to jump straight into 2011 and have people confused and shit. So, you know, let me know what y'all want to see, man. But hey, man, appreciate and love all y'all, man. See y'all soon. And yeah, man.